It is a picture-perfect day for baseball here at The Rock as the Marquette University High School Hilltoppers take on the Menomonee Falls Phoenix. Thanks for joining us for this matchup today. My name is Lyles-Schwarz. I'll be taking you along for this ride. It's time to take a look at today's keys to the game. And for the Hilltoppers here tonight, they can't fall behind early. They're 3-3 in the month of May and have been outscored 11-2 in the first 4 innings in those losses. Getting good, consistent starting pitching is going to be paramount going into the playoffs. Second off, the Stars need to shine. William McCarthy batting just 167, Hardwick and Haas batting a combined 317, but those three started off the season batting 654 in the opening 5 games. The bottom of the order is batting sub-250, so the Stars need to pick up the slack. And third, the infield needs to limit errors. Ronski, the third baseman, has 9 errors to lead the team. Second is Putty Brown, the second baseman, with 7. Marquette needs to play a clean game to back up the pitching if they want to win. The players to watch, first up, Ryan Mon. New to the lineup, might not even start today. He's only played 4 games, but across those, he's batting .455 with 2 RBIs. He went 3 for 3 in the loss to Whitefish Bay and is looking to keep up that momentum today. And second, Luke Spielbauer, batting .333 to lead the team. He leads them in RBIs as well. Lead a productive day from him. He is hitless in the past 3 games. Now, for the Phoenix, they have to have a short memory. Prior to this Friday's loss to Arrowhead, they were winners of their last 11, outscoring opponents by 87 runs during that streak. And prior to that stretch, they started off the season 2-5. They can't let that one devastating 9-inning loss put them back in their earlier season ways. Second off, they have to keep up the incredible starting pitching. The Phoenix have 6 run rule complete game shutouts by their pitchers this season, largely due to that starting pitching. They consistently give the Phoenix 3 to 4 strong innings. If the starter can shut down the middle of the order and top of the Marquette order, Falls will be in a good place to win the game. And third, the middle of the order has to keep hitting. The 5-8 guys in the lineup have been on an absolute tear lately. Tysensky, Cade Kosnick, and Logan Kilhurt have all been batting over 500 in the last 3 games and have been a huge reason for their recent successes. For the players to watch for the Phoenix, second baseman Drew Bourne, a consistently good 2-hitter getting on base and scoring runs. Also has a lot of RBIs and is a reliable hand to have if guys on the bottom of the order get on. And first base, Logan Van Zandt, a powerful 4-hitter who doesn't hit for average, but has lots of pop at his bat. Has a ton of RBIs to the top of the order, getting on base. He's got a couple homers this year. This matchup is on the way soon. The 10-9 Hilltoppers taking on the 12-6 Phoenix. Thanks for being along with us here tonight. Hilltopper Media Collective Baseball. I'm Lyles-Schwarz. First pitch up from the Rock is on the way.
a designer shoe warehouse.
We welcome you to the Rock. Hilltopper baseball about to go live. Marquette today starting Charlie McElern. The junior, he's pitched 23 1/3 innings this year. His ERA currently sits at 4.44. So we're ready to get going here. Ready to rock and roll here at the Rock. Leading things off for the Phoenix, Henry Lind. First pitch on the way from McElern. Misses just outside. It's a 1-0 count. We're underway here in this one. The 0-1 pitch from McElern. Misses low. A tight zone early here. Two 0 count. Gonna have to find that zone. Very tight. Both sides are starting pitching. McElern misses low and in. It's a 3-0 count on the leadoff hitter for Falls. Three fastballs could find the zone. 3-0 fouled back onto the other field. It's now a 3-1 count. So wait for McElern to get back in the count. Use the fastball as well that time. Lind awaits the 3-1 pitch. Breaking ball. All strike, and it's going to be full count. So a payoff pitch on the way from McElern. Misses way upstairs, ball 4, and it is a leadoff walk drawn by Lind. So runner aboard now for Falls. This brings up the two-hitter Drew Brown. Falls first base side bench. Very loud. There's a pickoff from McElern. Goes nowhere. Corey over at first for the Hilltoppers. They didn't even get the chance to make the tag. So some concerns early for McElern about a potential stolen base. First pitch misses upstairs. It's been all fastballs so far from McElern. The 1-0 pitch. Runner goes. Held up. It's a called strike. A 1-1 count now. Whole lot of fastballs from McElern. But falling behind in the count is not going to be something that they're going to want him to see. Another pickoff attempt at first. And it goes nowhere. So some preoccupation with the stolen bag. It's a 1-1 count. Called strike on the other half. Falls in like that one. It's a 1-2 count now. McElern, 9 pitches. It's just his second batter faced. Run around. Nobody out here in the top of the first inning at the Rock. 1-1. Nowhere to go at first. Another pickoff. It's been pitch, pickoff, pitch, pickoff, pitch, pickoff. So the preoccupation with McElern here definitely getting to him. 1-2 pitch. Another pickoff. Is the 4th of the at-bat. Really looking at Lind. He's out in center field today in the starting lineup for Falls. As a stolen base threat. That one missed inside, gets away. Hardwick couldn't make the play. The runner advances, so a 2-2 count. The high and inside fastball. Now an even count. McElern awaiting the sign from Hardwick. Now runner in scoring position. 2-2. Breaking ball, chopped back at McElern. He's going to go to third. Now they've got him in a pickle. Running back to second base to throw. They get the runner. Lind tagged up by the Marquette second baseman, Poitier Brown. Now it's a chance. Take a look at the lineup set by Menomonee Falls. Lind, Brown, Nemec, Van Zandt, Geiger, Alberg, Codert, Kosnick, and Sedsky. The 9-man roster today for Falls. So a good out for McElern to have. A little bit of confidence booster there. Snared that one. It was a comebacker. Decided to go to third, made the right decision. A pickoff at first. The preoccupation seems to be all over the place. McElern not letting anyone get on second, and the only reason that the runner advanced in the first place was a wild pitch. Missing upstairs with the first pitch fastball. It's been a whole lot of that from McElern, seeing a lot of fastballs from him. One breaking ball he threw was the comebacker. So he obviously seems comfortable with it. He's been all over the place with that pitch. The 1-0 misses upstairs. It's 2-0. So some struggles finding the zone here early. The 2-0 pitch will be precursed by another pickoff attempt. McElern, 13 pitches, just 5 of them strikes. So really having trouble locating the baseball here. Big wave of the miss by Nemec at the high fastball. And we stay put 70 degrees today, just a 10-mile-an-hour brisk breeze coming in from right field. It is about as beautiful a day for baseball as you are ever going to find. Another pickoff at first. And then again, Brownie this time gets back. It's been a whole lot of that here early for McElern. Hasn't really found the zone and has used the pickoff as a chance. Falls does steal a lot of bases. 2-1 misses low and inside. It's now a 3-1 count. You can see the mind games they're playing with Brownie. I mean, at first base, he is not getting far off the bag, but as a result of all those pickoffs, McElern really hasn't gotten into a rhythm. Runner goes, 3-1 is popped up. Corey, first base side, it's in the sun, and it goes out of play. Now it's a full count. So they sent Brownie and Nemec on the hit and run. Took a cut at the high fastball. Now the count is full. 16 pitches for McElern. He's only recorded 1 out here at the top of the first. A man on for Falls. Payoff pitch from McElern. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He struck him out. So out number 2 there. McElern gets his first strikeout of the night. Gets Nemec swinging. This brings up Logan Van Zandt. Talk about the power he can possess. First baseman. An imposing figure at the dish. Those bright pink batting gloves. Maybe he'll help him get a hit here as it's another pickoff attempt by McElern. Brownie scampering back again. Haven't really been many good chances at pickoffs. It's just I don't want to throw them over. And Brown's like a step off the bag. Takes a bigger lead. McElern now delivers the pitch. Runner goes. Looper into shallow right. Corey over. Makes the basket catch and foul ground. And ends the top of the first inning. It is a scoreless shot from Charlie McElern. And now it's time we talk to you about the Marquette High Math Club. folks, step right up and lend an ear. If you love baseball and numbers, then we have got a club for you. The Marquette University High School Math Club, where the crack of the bat meets the crunch of the numbers. From batting averages to earned run averages, slugging percentages to on-base probabilities, these number-crunching wizards turn baseball stats into a home run every time. So if you've ever wondered just how likely it is for your favorite MUHS player to hit a grand slam, or how math can predict the perfect pitch, come on down and join the Marquette Math Club, where every calculation is a curveball you'll want to swing at. Interested? Step up to the plate and see Mr. Jakes in room 203 for details. Don't just listen to the game, calculate it. Welcome you back to the Rock. Probably the first inning about to get underway here as the Hilltoppers will face today Cale Geiger, the starter for the Phoenix, and his first pitch delivered misses upstairs. Leading things off today for the Hilltoppers is Preston Hazy. Dynamic player, batting .312 on the season. Out in center today. The 1-0 pitch misses up high again. Great velocity today from Geiger. Got to be touching 70s here. It's been bullets. But the location already an issue. Here's the 2-0. Misses high again. It's 3-0. So both starting pitchers with some control issues here in this one. McLaurin. Not a lot of strikes in the first. 18 pitches, just 9 of them strikes. Called strike on the 3-1. The pitch at the knees, and Hazy will have to swing the bat. It's a 3-1 count now. Hazy will step towards the 3-1. And watch another strike at the knees. It's a full count, so Geiger now finding that location that he so wants. And now it'll be a full count offering on the way. Misses in the dirt with the off speed, and it's the leadoff walk. So just like the Phoenix started things off, Lind drew the leadoff walk. Same thing goes here, Hazy. Aboard, and this will bring up the left fielder, Lucas Perez. Didn't see him much in the lineup earlier in the year, and now, all of a sudden, he's batting second, back to first base, and just in there is Hazy. That was a close pickoff, so both pitchers. Whole lot of pickoffs on both sides. That one a lot closer than any of McElwain's. Right down the middle. Perez's load was nowhere near that pitch. It's a 0-1 count. Geiger looking dialed in. That is a fast offering, and it was exploited there. Another pickoff back to first. That one gets away, Ozzy will take second. He might be rounding for third. He's going to be held up as right fielder Cutter chases it in. And once again, a runner advances to second base. Not on a wild pitch this time, but on a failed pickoff attempt to first base. So Perez will bat with a runner in scoring position. It's a 0-1 count. Nobody down. Here in the bottom of the first, Geiger checking out his glove and now the ball. I'm looking for something after that pickoff error. They'll be charged as an E1 pitch. Backs him off the plate. 1-1 count. That fastball to dialed in. He's only thrown one off-speed pitch, and it was the full count walk. And now a mound meeting being called here by Falls. Earlier, it's been important for Geiger to establish that fastball, but without the off-speed, the fastball is to be expected. We've seen already the off-speed not as effective. Threw it in the 3-2 count, and it skipped in the dirt. Hazy was ready for it. So, Javier Perez, it's a 1-1 count. Ryder in scoring position on deck for the Hilltoppers. Hardwick, Spielbauer, Corey, three very good hitters. Focus on putting the ball in play and moving everyone over. So, nothing wrong with the glove, it seems. Geiger shaking it off, and he will pitch again. It's a 1-1 count on the Marquette left fielder. Now Geiger will step off the plate. A 1-1 pitch. Perez cursed a bunt. Fouls it away. So to put the ball in play, strategy was very much employed there. Just got a piece of that. And now Perez down in the count. Ozzy, good speed aboard second base. Perez is trying to put one in the outfield here, score a run. All of action at second, and a breaking ball for swing and strike three. Throw down the first is in time, no play at third. Hazy advances again. Now a runner at third base brings up the catcher Ellery Hardwick. So Perez, the swing and strike three in the dirt. It's out number one, but the runner advances. So the powerful Marquette catcher, Hardwick, having a really good season. Has tailed off a little bit since its hot start, but top of the order is needed to produce. It's a chopper to first base, and it's over the leaping Van de Zandt into right field. It's an RBI single, and Marquette takes an early 1-0 lead. So this will bring up Spielbauer. Hazy scores, and Hardwick cashes in. So the four-hitter for Marquette, very potent this season. Leads the team with average and RBIs. Pinch runner here, it's Bowden McGurthy at first for Marquette. This is a drive to right field. It sends Cohenert back, and it is gonna bounce over the wall. A ground rule double. Spielbauer got all of that high fastball. This will put runners at second and third with one. Now brings up Gavin Corey, the Marquette first baseman. That ball was torched, and Cohenert wouldn't have had a chance even if he had had a better jump. So Geiger, he's 13 pitches in. He's already given up a run. And now Marquette to cash it even further. Second and third, one gone. Corey. He at the dish. First pitch misses upstairs, ball one. So Geiger's went with that fastball pretty much every pitch tonight. Hasn't thrown the off-speed except in strikeout situations. He's 1 for 2 in employing the changeup. Threw a nasty one to Perez. Hazy looked it off. Hazy came around and scored. On the RBI single. Fastball misses low and away. So Hardwick with the RBI. Spielbauer with a torching double. And now it's a 2-0 count on Corey. Pitch. Missed away. It's now a 3-0 count. This would load the bases for the third baseman, the sophomore Charlie Ronsky. Waiting on deck. See if Corey has the green light here on 3-0. It's a called strike at the letters. Makes it a 3-1 count, so Geiger finding the strike zone. That is his 16th pitch of the evening and his 8th strike. So McLaurin 18 pitches, 9 strikes. Geiger 16 pitches, 8 strikes. So very even in that department. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. Corey was nowhere near the fastball, blew it right by him on the other half of the dish. And now the count is full. So Geiger has worked his way back in the count from 3-0 to 3-2, and he'll deliver the payoff pitch to Corey. Misses upstairs, it's ball 4, and the bases are now loaded for Charlie Ronsky. So a mound meeting here. The catcher Sensky out to meet Geiger. 1 out, got to avoid the double play ball here if you're Ronsky. Try to get it into the outfield, cash in, runner on third. McGurthy, great speed. Seen him be the leadoff hitter, the 9-hitter throughout the season. Fantastic hockey player as well, so anything in terms of sac flies is a nearly guaranteed run. So as you try to put this one in play, see if good things will happen. Mound meeting hopefully will settle Geiger. Pitch on the way to Ronsky. Breaking ball for a called strike. It's 0-1. Coming out of that mound meeting with the off speed, the curveball, probably not what we expected, but it works in a pickoff back to third. McGurthy slides safely. The bases are loaded here. Ronsky awaiting the 0-1 pitch, but a lot of pickoffs on both sides so far here today. The delivery. Swing and a miss. The high fastball blew right by him once again. A Marquette hitter not able to catch up to the speed of Geiger. It's now an 0-2 cut, especially after you see that off speed. Get the break on it. And now you've got to deal with the fastball. Called a strike 3 on the breaking ball. Ronsky caught looking, and now there's 2 away. Brings up another sophomore, Brady Potier-Brown. He's at second base today for Marquette. So the bases have been loaded for now 2 batters. Ronsky had them loaded, struck out on 3 pitches. So the mound meeting changes Geiger's fortune. First pitch to Potier-Brown, misses low with the fastball. What a though count. Geiger has been keeping an eye on all 3 guys on the base paths. Sensky, the catcher, constantly looking over to the manager. See if they ever make a pickoff attempt. All 3 guys with considerable leads. That is a slider right in there for strike 1. Potier-Brown couldn't get the bat off his shoulder that time, and now Geiger, he's proven he's able to use that off speed, which was his kryptonite earlier in the game. Didn't really have much of a handle on it. That is chopped to second base, going to be a tough play. The throw to first, in time to get him. It's a 4-3 put out to end the inning, and Geiger gets out of the bases loaded jam. So quite the job there to get out of it. Now it's time to teach you about Marquette High Summer. Explore the limited options that are available. You're going to certainly want to explore this endeavor. This summer, the adventure begins at Summer Explore, a fun-filled learning experience for boys entering grades 4 through 8 as well as incoming MUHS freshmen. With classes taught by Marquette High faculty, staff, alumni, and coaches, your son will have the chance to learn, grow, and make new friends, all while experiencing the excellence that's the hallmark of a Marquette High education. Don't miss out. Enroll today in Summer Explore. Spots are filling fast. Visit muhs.edu/summercamp/Summer Explore for more details. Back here, the top of the second inning here at the Rock. Looking to help himself out. It's the pitcher, Cole Geiger, stepping up to face McElroy here to lead things off. First pitch, breaking ball chopped to short. Throw the first, in time to get him. One pitch and one out for McElroy here in the second inning. A good start after a first inning where he threw 18 pitches. Ryan Mon on the play there. We talked about him in the open to the game. Didn't really play varsity. He's played in only 4 games. He's batting for 100 and gets the shortstop stay today. So this will bring up Alberg, the center fielder. He squares to bunt, watches the first pitch fastball outside, and the breaking ball for McElroy was the first pitch he threw this inning, so very interesting. After he barely threw anything but the fastball in the first inning, he comes out of the gates in inning number 2 with it, so we're going to change things up. At fastball, it's going to be a called strike. It's a 1-1 count right at the knees. The strike zone is tilted more in the lower half. Not a lot of high strikes, not a lot of in and out, but the pitches at the knees have been getting those calls. This is a line drive into center field. Hazy goes to his knees to make the catch. It's out number 2. So 4 pitches to get 2 outs, and once again, it's the slider for McElroy that retires a batter. 2 up and 2 down. This brings up the right fielder, Conert. Saw ball go way over his head, and Spielbauer on that huge hit in the bottom of the first inning. He was stranded at second base. Marquette left 3 on. It's just a 1-0 game. So McElroy has dominated this inning. First pitch to Conert. Fastball misses low. Really, it's been tough to tell with those low pitches whether they'll get the call or not. The knees has been quite the barometer today. Squares to bunt. It's perfect on the third base line. McElroy bare hand, and there's no play at first. A beautiful bunt from Conert gets a man aboard for the Phoenix. And there's some life here in the top of the second. Brings up Kosnick, the third baseman. So that's a really good way to counter what McElroy's been doing. You see the off speed. You see everything pretty much. He threw the changeup and the slider and the fastball this inning. You just lay one down, a beauty. Right down the third base line. Nothing anyone on Marquette could do about it. So now a runner aboard for Kosnick, and we saw the base running of Falls really plague McElroy's rhythm in the bottom of the top of the first. First pitch misses upstairs, ball 1. Didn't pick off Conert there. It's been interesting to see the way that McElroy has changed his strategy completely in these first 2 innings. First inning was tons of fastballs. Here's a pickoff. That hasn't changed, certainly, in the first 2 innings. But now he's throwing a little bit more of the off speed, and threw 18 pitches in the first, and now he's got 25, already 2 outs here in the second. A pickoff back to first, and this time they get Conert to end the inning. McElroy this time does the trick, and he faces the minimum through the second inning. It's time to tell you about the school podcast. It's Ref and the Meatballs. The flavor-packed world of Ref and the Meatballs is not about meatballs. It's the official MUHS podcast. Hosted by Raf and his meatballs, they serve up a delectable blend of humor, heart, and thought-provoking conversations. Whether they're chatting about local sports legends, local heroes, or their own hilarious escapades, each episode is a must-listen. Listen to the official MUHS podcast, Raf and the Meatballs, on Spotify today. to second base, and we are ready to go here with the bottom of the second inning here at the Rock. Marquette holds a 1-0 lead on the Menomonee Falls Phoenix. Back out for his second inning of work for Falls, it's Cole Geiger. Through the first inning, it was 2 hits, 2 walks, 2 Ks, and 24 pitches. Lead things off for Marquette, it's a shortstop, Ryan Mon, 3 for 3 yesterday. A called strike on the other side of the dish. Good start for a guy who had trouble finding the zone early. Falls likes to see the strike tally go up. The way that those runs were created, the run I should say, not plural, was due to that walk. A little bit of small ball around the base path. So the less guys on base, the better it is for Geiger and all Falls. So Mon, in a 1-1 count as the fastball misses low and inside. The pitch, big wave and a miss, and once again, the Hilltopper is late on the fastball. It's been the best pitch for Geiger by a country mile today. The 1-2, breaking ball, chop back to second base. Brown makes the play, throw the first in time. It's a 4-3 put out for out number 1 here in the bottom of the second inning. Springs up another sophomore, Silas Kwiatkowski. There are 4 sophomores in this lineup today for Marquette. Really shows the great young crop of talent they have. The JV team not doing too shabby either. They're in action tonight as well. First pitch, Kwiatkowski, and he is way late on the 4-seamer from Geiger. A common thread, Marquette hasn't really changed anything about it because that curveball is such a nice pitch that he's used to get a couple of outs. Another fastball misses low, and it's a 1-1 count. Marquette has shown really good patience at the dish today in all aspects of that word. They've been pretty solid, keeping things to where they should be. Not taking unnecessary hacks. It's a big wave of the miss again. Fastball at the letters, and it's a 1-2 count on Kwiatkowski. 1 gone, and the bases are empty here in the bottom of the second inning. If you just joined us, thanks for spending some of your Tuesday evening with us. Ben Lyles-Schwarz on the call here for this Hilltopper Media Collective broadcast of Marquette High Baseball. It's another fastball, another swing and a miss, and another strikeout. So another Marquette Hilltopper set down by Geiger. He's now got 3 Ks on the day. Brings up Preston Hazy. The leadoff man driven back over to the top. The pitch popped up. Shallow right field. Codert wandering around. He will make the catch in the sun. And it is a very quick second inning. To the third we go here at the Rock. So we welcome you back here to the Rock. A very speedy, quick second inning brings us to the top of inning number 3. Falls will be leading things up with third baseman Cade Kosnick to face Matt Goiners out for his 3rd inning of work. And through the first 2, he's been pretty good. Called strike on the other half. A little velocity off of that fastball. A walk and a K and a hit for McElroy. Hasn't been in that much danger at all. Bottom of the order here, it's the 8-hitter for Falls. Another called strike, that time the slider at the top of the zone. It is 0-2. So both pitchers struggled early in the first. Smooth things down the second, and McElern picking up right where he left off. The 0-2, breaking ball, chopped foul into the netting, third base side. That was a really good pitch. Kosnick lucky he got a handle on it. Was able to do enough to see another pitch. Nice to see McElern varying the usage. First inning was all fastballs, and he slowly worked some more pitches consistently into his arsenal. You've seen the changeup, slider, curve for him. Fastball misses just beneath the zone. It's a 1-2 count. Don't blame him for going down there based on where the strike zone has been today. It's been a very low zone. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. He got him. The slider for the K. It's another one for McElern. He continues his good streak. That's his second strikeout of the afternoon. Now it's the Falls 9-hitter. The catcher, Sensky, called a good game so far for Falls. We're going to continue that momentum at this. First pitch from McElern. Misses, skips in the dirt, picked by Hartwick. It's a 1-0 count. Bases are clear here in the top of the third inning. McElern working quickly here. Pitch. Fly ball into right. It's into the sun. Kwiatkowski is over. And a little jump to make the catch. 2 gone here in the inning. This will flip it back up to the top. Lind walked his first time around. Got caught in the pickle. Going from second to third base and was out number 1 in the first. He's at short today for Falls. So McElern finally settling into groove. He's got 32 pitches. His 33rd. Misses low. It's ball 1. Continuing that quick work. And a fly ball into left. Perez is over. Can't make the catch. Runs out of room. It's a 1-1 count. McElern, the moment the breaking ball doesn't work, he flips right back to that four-seamer. And that seems to be a strategy that has very much worked for him over the course of this game. Light on the fastball quite heavily in the first. And has slowly used it less and less over the course. Now he's facing guys for the second time around. So that's when you really have to pick up that mental game. And that time he used a slider, missed outside, 2-1. Two 2-1 from McElern, missed upstairs, and can't talk enough about how the rhythm has been so much better, not having guys on base. He picked off tons of guys in the first, and ever since Falls has been able to get guys on first base, McElern has been dialed in. Here's the 3-1. It is upstairs, ball 4, and speak of it, and it will happen. The old announcer's jinx, Lind is aboard first base. So just as it was last inning, he advanced to second on a wild pitch. This brings up Brown. The fielder's choice got him his first time around. 37 pitches for McElern has been pretty solid. We're going to keep that momentum up. It's another pickoff back to first. And, you know, we talk about the pickups, or I do, in a pretty negative light. But he did get the guy to end last inning. So it's worked for him once today. Got Codert, the right fielder. That one way upstairs. A little chin music for Brown. So McElern has not fallen behind the count much recently, but when he has, it hasn't spelled good things. Misses with the spinner upstairs. It's now a 2-0 count. This is where the problems stem from in the first inning, was not having that open selection of pitches. Pick off back to first, nothing going. So the progression, when they get guys on base, it really does change McElern in this process. He can't work that speedy pace he's used to. He's got to focus on the runner, and I can't remember the last time I've seen this many pickoffs from both sides. 2-0, driven deep right center field. This has got carried to it, on the move, at the track. It's bobbled by Hazy in center field. This will score 1 run. It's an RBI double, and Brownie cashes in. This game is tied. Could have ended the inning there. Hazy looking into the sun. He just bobbled it. And just like that, we are not even at 1. That brings up the left fielder, the 3-hitter for Falls. Chance to cash in with a runner in scoring position. It's Nemec. His first time around, he struck out. McElwain looking to do the same here. The kryptonite has been the guy on first base. And Wall Hazy could have made the play. The ball was struck really well. That's back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They will wave Brownie home. The throw from Hazy is up the line. This will send the throw back to second base. Is in time to get Nemec. He does the job and gives Falls a 2-1 lead, but the throw from Hardwick is enough to catch him at second. So we are through 2.5 here at the Rocket. Is a 2-1 Menomonee Falls lead, and now it's time to tell you about the Marquette High Blue and Gold recap. The Blue and Gold Weekly Recap is your one-stop shop for everything Marquette High. With headlines, stats, and storylines from every Marquette sport and event, it's a must-listen. Listen to the Blue and Gold Recap every week on YouTube. So we are back live here. It is time for the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Lucas Perez will lead things off for Marquette. First pitch is a called strike, and we're ready to go here. And, you know, we took a look at the dominance that we've experienced from Geiger. 3 Ks, and second inning was as good as you'll see. Missing away that time with the fastball. It is a 1-1 count. Perez looking to get something going here at the top of the order. Real good one here tonight. Thanks for joining us. 2-1. Marquette facing the deficit. Fastball misses below the knees, and 2-1 count now on the leadoff hitter in this bottom of 3 for Marquette, Perez. Look at the watch it in. He hasn't been late. First time we saw him, the load was so behind the pitch. But now it seems to have a better timing. That's a spitter. Misses at the eyes, and it is a 3-1 count now. We're going to get a guy aboard for Marquette. It would then be Hardwick and Spielbauer, who were both successful their first times around. 3-1 pitch. Fouled back the fastball. The big hack sends that one into the concourse and into the other field here at the Rock. So full count here. It's just the second full count that has been encountered by Geiger today. First time around, he got a K. See if you can do that again right here. Time is called. Momentary break in the action. We'll see another payoff pitch coming up. Perez struck out on the changeup his first time up, and he fouls a fastball right third base side. That was a bullet. So yeah, batter edges on. He was thinking maybe you'll see the changeup again. He sees the four-seamer. He was all over it. So this will pave the way for the 7th pitch of this at-bat. Geiger delivers. Fouled off again. So really good at batting by Perez. He's gotten a nice couple of foul balls, sending him and spoiling the fastballs. He's going to at some point force Geiger to use that off speed that he hasn't really been great at today. You've seen him miss with it twice in this at-bat alone. Comes the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off again. Really, really excellent at-bat. So they will do battle again. It's been a ton of fastballs from Geiger. And this is a little looper into right. Conert coming in, and he can't make the play. Lost it in the sun. Perez, a bloop single into right. And he spoils off the fastball to get a man aboard. And he brings up the catcher Hardwick with a chance to do some damage. Sometimes all it takes is just to get a little piece of it. Conert's been solid out and right today, but all of a sudden, a little bit of a struggle. The sun is blowing. The wind is blowing from right field. Sun shining right towards him. Pickoff back at first. Perez is back safely. Another look back from Geiger. You want to pick off moves we've seen in this game is a ton. And once again, Perez back safely. That's a close call over there at first. But nonetheless, Perez still aboard. Hardwick hasn't seen a pitch yet. Runner goes, fly ball into right. A little chance of redemption for Conert. He makes the play this time. No chance to get Perez, who slides back safely into first base. So Hardwick saws off the fastball. Got a hit in RBI his first time up, but comes up short here. Luke Spielbauer had a torch of a double into deep right field over the head of Conert his first time around. Leads the team in batting average, and RBI's looking to cash in here. Runner aboard, hits the outfield, guy with good speed at first, and Perez, another pickoff back to him. Big lefty awaiting the pitch from Geiger. This will be his 44th of the afternoon. This is outside. It's a 1-0 count. It's a fastball again, and Spielbauer seems prepared for it. Now he calls time. Perez not a big lead off of first base, so not tempting for Geiger to throw over. That's a called strike. It's a 1-1 count now with a fastball has just been a dominant pitch from today. Even when he hasn't been able to locate it, he has been able to really, fringe hitters off, and he's made him think about the off speed all afternoon. Another pickoff back to first, and once again, Perez is back safely. A lot of pickoff attempts in this game from Geiger and McElern. Both concerned about the stolen base. This never happened today. Pitch skips in the dirt. Going to second base is Perez. It's another wild pitch, advancing a Hilltopper runner. And now a man in scoring position for the cleanup hitter. High fly ball. Don't need it. Base hit into the outfield might do the job. We saw it work the magic for the Phoenix earlier. Nemec, the RBI single, back up the middle. Spielbauer awaits the 2-1. And it misses. It is now a 3-1 count. Three and one offering to Spielbauer. He swung right through it, and now the count is full. Fastball right down Broadway, and never really stood a chance that time. did the Marquette High first baseman. Full count, here's the 3-2 pitch. Popped up, third base side and out of play. And the at-bat rages on us, so that was the sixth. This will be the seventh pitch of the AB. Spielbauer looking to not go down. One gone, man on second here in the bottom of the third. Another 3-2, misses low and inside. It's a ball 4 for the walk. So now men at first and second, brings up Corey. Another solid bat for Marquette. Got a little over 250 on the year. Middle of the road RBI guy, looking to get a man home here. Geiger, first pitch. Yes, he did. He went on the changeup, and that's the effectiveness of that fastball. It doesn't just lie in the speed blowing hitters away. It's also the parallels it draws to that changeup diving out and causing those check swings like Corey where they're second-guessing themselves. A pickoff back to second base. Scampering back is Perez. And talk about enough how these pickoffs have changed the course of the game on both sides, even if it's just the mind games that are being played with these guys. So Corey will await the 0-1. Geiger preoccupied with both guys on. Swing and a miss. It's a changeup again. Corey had it timed up, but a little bit too much downwards movement on it. So that time being taken by Geiger, who's worked a pretty good pace today. Now slowing things down. The 0-2 to Corey is called strike 3. And it's out. Number 2 brings up Charlie Ronsky. His last up, he struck out looking with the bases loaded. Looking to change those fortunes, using a different bat this time. Now swinging a Louisville Slugger before he was swinging the Rawlings. So Corey gives Ronsky the bat, hopefully not giving him the same fortunes at the dish after the strikeout. Runners on first and second with 2 gone. First pitch to Ronsky, misses outside, ball 1. Ronsky gets set. Here comes the 1-0. Ronsky went. He doesn't like the call, but the ball did get away. Another changeup. So the runners advance. They're now at second and third with 2 gone. So it's a 1-1 count on Ronsky. Some discretion on if it was a foul ball or not, because both runners advance. Now hit to the outfield, might score a pair. Spielbauer not the best speed at second base, but Gapper could get him home. Pitch from Geiger is a called strike. It's now 1-2 on Ronsky. He looked frustrated after that call. The outside pitch hasn't been there most of the day, but it gets the call that time. And now a chance to put another Marquette rally to bed. Marquette's left quite a couple guys on base. Looking to not change that number that's on the board. Cash in, pitch to Ronsky, breaking ball, chopped off the dish. It's a foul ball. And he still is hanging in there. It's a 1-2 count. So we've seen Geiger go with the changeup in these types of situations, but here, throwing a little bit of the fastball. Here's the pitch. Missed low. Didn't get the call at the knees. It's been there at times today, not this time. Now the count back even at 2-2. Good at bat by Wronski. This will be the 6th pitch. This whole inning has been all about getting Geiger's pitch count up. He's now going to throw his 60th pitch of the afternoon. The 2-2 to Wronski. Missed outside, gets away. It skips up the third baseline. Perez goes nowhere. And now it is a full count on the Marquette third baseman. On deck, Brady Potier Brown. So back-to-back sophomores would be due up for Marquette. So the patience being shown by Geiger, who worked a quick pace until the runners have gotten on. He slowed it down. Here's his 3-2. It's a swing and a miss, and the changeup in the dirt. Wronski hustling up the first baseline. Doesn't matter. The throw there is in time, and once again, Falls evades a rally from Marquette to keep this game at a 2-1 advantage. Now this time, we got fantastic news today. It's time to talk to you about the Marquette High 2025 production of Little Shop of Horrors and the Jerry Awards. MUHS's spring musical production of Little Shop of Horrors received 7 Jerry Awards. The juries recognize the best Wisconsin high school theater has to offer. This truly remarkable accomplishment shows the pure brilliance of the MUHS theater program. The awards won are Outstanding Overall Design, Outstanding Direction by Mr. Ryan Surfett S.J. in his directorial debut nonetheless, Outstanding Musical Direction led by Mr. Tom Ajak and his choral expertise, and Mr. Jason Gillette as the conductor of the pit. Outstanding Choreography and Costume Design both led by Patty Meters. Outstanding Lighting Design led by Ben Lyles-Schwarz, assisted by Ben Reski and Ben Persons, and Outstanding Sound Design led by Gabe Shepard, assisted by Aslan Fonseca. These awards show the true success of this show to remember. Congratulations to everyone involved in this fantastic production. So McElern is going to be out to begin his, now it'll be 4th inning of work here at the Rock. He's been dynamite through the first 3. I just want to take a moment to just recognize how incredible it is. 7 Jerry Awards for Little Shop of Horrors, and you know, these awards do focus a little bit more on the crew side of things, but it takes a cast that can convey a story, that can deliver that choreography, that can, you know, lighting. You know, I always say that my main job is to make the actors look as good as possible, and I mean, truly thankful for everyone involved. It's an experience I will never forget, and it's fantastic that we are recognized for the hard work we've put in. Truly thankful for everything. It's a 1-1 count on Logan Van Zandt to lead things off here in the top of the 4th. For Falls. So 1-2 now on the strike looking. McElern looking to set him up and set him down. The pitch. Line drive with a base hit into left field. That was a beautiful breaking ball. But Van Zandt was ready for it. And a leadoff base knock here in the 4th for Menomonee Falls. Brings up the pitcher, Geiger. So the runner aboard has messed with McElern all day. He hasn't really been great. He's had his attention diverted due to the thought of the stolen base. He's working from the stretch here. Picks him off anyway. Corey picks the bad throw, saving that runner from advancing. Van Zandt scampers back. Geiger is 0 for 1 today. Part of the middle of the order for Falls. That's just been so good. Has been struggling today. Line drive. Pass Potier Brown into right field. A base hit. Everyone moves up a bag. They're now at first and second. So a nice opposite field knock for Geiger. He helps himself out. He's the pitcher and doing it on both sides of the diamond. Almost as good as Jake Bowers. It'll be a pinch runner here for Falls, and it brings up Alberg, who's 0 for 1 in his own right, and he's one of the guys that, you know, you look at a scouting report of this team in the middle of the order, it's so dynamic. And it's guys like Alberg that are a reason why it's as dynamic as it is. So runners on first and second with nobody out here in the top of the fourth. Well, it's been a very entertaining game here between Menomonee Falls and Marquette. Alberg awaits the first pitch from McElern. Looks to runner at second base, Van Zandt back and now steps off the mound. And they're going to call an infield meeting here. So the guys aboard, getting in the head of McElern, who's trying to work through his fourth inning. It's been one of his better outings this year, and ERA sitting at about 4.44, a little bit higher now because of those 2 runs that he's allowed over the course of 3 innings. If he can make it through this inning, it would help out the Marquette pitching staff drastically. So Hardbrick making the walk back, and maybe that conversation was to tone down the pickoffs from McElern. Maybe just make him think about what he needs to think about and really nothing more. Squaring to bunt. Pitch misses high. It's a 1-0 count. So Alberg trying to manufacture some runs, move some guys over. We've seen the bunts already work today for Falls. McElern staring him down. He's working from the stretch this inning, different from the windup he's been working from all day. Now he's going to pivot back to second base. Take a look at Van Zandt. It really is quite the preoccupation with the runners, even when it isn't much of a threat. Squaring to bunt again, misses high again. So Corey's crashing, but Alberg at this point might just want to take the walk. The bunt, telegraph now. We've got first baseman Corey coming down. The shift starting to teeter towards that. It's another bunt square. This one gets away. Both runners move up. They're now at second and third with nobody out. It is a 3-0 count on Alberg. So a good at-bat here. 3 bunts, he's pulled them all away, and now the walk might be desired. Infield is in, it's ball 4. They are now loaded. And now a pitcher's meeting will be called. It looks like that may be it for McElern. Harrison Schwabe getting warm in the Marquette bullpen. Might not come in right now, but the sophomore had a great outing against Whitefish Bay. 4 strong innings then. Could be looking to capitalize on that momentum right here. Coach Sal Bando still having a little bit of a discussion with his guys, so keep McElern in for now. So they are loaded with nobody out for Coder, who's 1 for 1 today. The infield now back to playing at normal depth. The quarters are in. Still looking for a double play in this 2-1 ball game here in the top of the 4th. McElern with his 55th pitch of the evening. Grounded back up the middle. It's 4-6. No play at first. It was bobbled by Potier Brown. The run scores. It's a 3-1 Falls lead. There's only 1 out, and the runners are at the quarters. So Coder puts the ball in play, gets the job done, and now it is Kosnick, the third baseman. 0 for 1 today, he struck out his first time up. McElroy picks back first base. Conert scampers back. Another pickoff back to first base. And, you know, as a former player, I get the temptation. You know, you got the guy who's probably going to be stealing second base any time now. But he's pretty much stealing second base. That's been established. He will steal second base. There's not a play. It's a 1-0 count. Runners at second and third. Just one out here at the top of the fourth. It is all falls here. Hilltoppers looking to work their way back into this one. McElroy, ever since he's had that guy on, has really struggled. And he's changed stuff up this inning, too, working from the stretch. He delivers the 1-0. And it is low. It's 2-0 now. Stuff starting to crumble around McElroy. 2-0. The pitch to Kosnick. Misses at the eyes. It is now 3-0. This would load the bases back up with just one out. There's no possibility of a double play right now, so the infield is all in. Catcher Sensky is on deck. The 3-0 from McElroy. Called strike on either half. It's 3-1. Swing and a miss. Right down Michigan Avenue with the fastball, and Kosnick got a little bit too late. So the count is full, working his way back into it has been McElroy. It's 3-2 on the 8-hitter. Here comes the payoff pitch from McElroy. He struck him out swinging. From 3-0 all the way back to the K. It's a strikeout. And there are now two down in the inning. Brings up the 9-hitter, Ty Sensky. Catching duties today for Falls. 0 for 1 so far. Scoring to bunt and lays it down. Foul in the first base side netting. Not what you'd expect there, but that has been really the entire game plan, it seems, of Falls, is just do everything that Marquette wouldn't expect. So now we'll see if that squared to bunt changes anything. It's 0-1. Pitch. Missed in the dirt. It gets away. Play at the plate. The throw, not in time. The run scores. It is a 4-1 game. So Falls takes a 4-1 lead here. 2 runs here at the top of the fourth. McElroy running up that pitch count. It's 1-1 on the 9-hitter Sensky, a runner at third still. Pitch from McElroy. Fouled into the netting. It's 1-2. Down on the count is the catcher Sensky. McElroy went with all fastballs. The 1-2. Breaking ball sent foul over the first base side dugout. And we stay put in the 1-2 count. So he sees the spitter, sends it away. A little chopper foul, third base side, and It keeps going. So this battle, seemingly never ending, keeps it up. McElroy 61 pitches now, and Senski chops it. First base, Corey fields it cleanly, waves off McElroy and taps on the bag for out number 3. It is a 4-1 ball game. A 2-run top half of the inning. Falls has the lead over Marquette.
Most
So with his second baseman, Podier Brown, to lead things off here for Marquette in this bottom of the 4th inning, looking to respond at a 1-0 lead and back-to-back 2-run frames for Falls. First pitch, called, strike with the fastball. It's been a dominant performance so far from Geiger. 5 Ks, 3 walks, 2 hits, 1 run over the course of 3, to carry that momentum into the 4th. Another called strike. Podier Brown in a little bit of a hassle here. Back-to-back fastballs, the breaking ball. Yes, he did. Hey, the call. Okay, no, he didn't go, apparently. So it's going to be 1-2 count on the sophomore. Bad from the right side of the plate. Waved off the breaking ball. And he holds up on the fastball as well as it misses upstairs. And it is now a 2-2 count, so from 0-2 all the way to 2-2, Podier Brown working his way back. 2-2 pitch from Geiger. Tip foul. Podier Brown got a piece of the changeup, which has been a really good pitch today. Throws it low in the zone to get some strikeouts, and it's proven to be exactly what he wants it to be. The 2-2 once again misses up at the eye level. Went with the slider that time, and now it's a full count. Good at bat to start off this inning for Podier Brown. Setting a good precedent for these Hilltoppers. Pitch. Misses outside for ball 4. The fastball on the other half. Did not get the call. It's a leadoff walk. Podier Brown reaches base, brings up another sophomore, Ryan Mon. The last 4 batters in this Marquette lineup are all sophomores. Bright future for this team, but thinking about winning some games right now. Didn't start Kasempa today. He'll probably get the nod on Thursday. Back to first base, just barely safe as Podier Brown. McElroy gave him 4 quality, but Geiger has just been dominant from the pitcher's side of things today. Mon came into this game piping hot. And it's an 0-1 count. Now the shortstop. Just 5th Varsity game, another pickoff back to first base. Podier Brown safe again. Interesting to see how Mon has worked around some of these issues. Another throw back to first. So that's the third pickoff of the at-bat. And now Mon awaits steal one. It's another throw back to first. It's the fourth. So Geiger really preoccupied with Putty Brown, and we saw that same type of thought with McElward. Now the 0-1, runner goes to second base. The throw there beats him by a mile. The tag applied nicely by Brownie to retire Putty Brown. It's out number 1. So all those pickoffs reduce the size of the lead. Putty Brown caught stealing. Sensky one hop to throw to second base, but beat them by so much time that it was easy to apply the tag. 1-1 to count. Misses low and away. It's 2-1. Mon this year batting .455. Having an outstanding season, and he takes a wave and a miss at the curveball. Really good pitch. Pair of RBIs, but he's also struck out 4 times. That is proven to be his kryptonite. And Geiger, I'm going to get him by way of the K here. And 2-2 misses high. It is now a full count. So Mon, good patience. Geiger has thrown 2 off-speed pitches in this at-bat. Will he throw a third? On the 3-2, he misses upstairs. It's another walk. Missed with the fastball, and back-to-back base on balls for the Hilltoppers in this 4th inning. Brings up another sophomore, the right fielder Silas Kwaterski, and meeting will be called at the mound. Geiger has 73 pitches, and they're not going to take him out, definitely. It's just going to be a time to talk. Kwaterski, the sophomore, he's also relatively new to varsity. 3 at-bats prior to today. He went 1 for 3 against the Whitefish Bay. He's played in 5 games this year. Both of his decisions have been to left field. First time around, he's out in right today. It's a strikeout. We'll change those fortunes. So a pull hitter here for the Hilltoppers. Against a power pitcher in Geiger, 1 gone. Look at maybe induce that ground ball double play. Mon at first, exceptional speed. See if they'll pick him off. Geiger delivers. Misses high to Kwaterski. It's 0-1, or 1-0. With a looper in the shallow right center. This is gonna fall for a base hit. So a little bit of a change off the inside part of the bat. He just does what he does, flips it out into right field. It's a base knock. Runners are now at first and second. They turn it back over to the top. It's Preston Hazy with a runner in scoring position. So sawing off a pitch on the inner half. It does just enough to get in between Brown and Alberg. It's now one of the more dangerous hitters in this Marquette lineup. Batting .310 this year. Watches a first pitch strike, fly right in there. Makes this a 0-1 count. On the Marquette shortstop, he's 0 for 1 today, drew a walk as well. Changeup misses low, a good look. It's a 1-1 count now. Changeup's an excellent pitch. It is always located well from Geiger. Even 77 pitches in, he still has that type of control. Falls does have some action in the bullpen, but you have to think that they're going to try and let Geiger finish off this inning as the 1-1 misses low. It's a 2-1 count. Can't fall behind here, especially to a guy like Hazy. The outfield is playing at a pretty normal depth for a guy who has some pop in the bat. 2-1 pitch. Look back to second base. He delivers. It's called strike 2-2. Hazy didn't like it. It caught the outer half. And now it's an even count. Two. Cold strike 3 on the upper outside corner. Hazy rung up looking. He didn't like the call. And now 2 on with 2 out brings up Lucas Perez. It is the 6th strikeout of the day for Geiger. He's looking to get out of the 4th. Looking to deliver the first pitch. Fly ball. It is going to be caught by the first baseman, Van Zandt. And once again, the Hilltoppers get guys on, but can't get them around. We are through 4 innings here at the Rock. It is a 4-1 lead. And now it's time to tell you about the newly minted MUHS Media Instagram page. Just went up. We have a bunch of stuff over there you're going to want to look at, so here is a little bit more information. Follow the HMC on Instagram for updates, photos, and more. Your one-stop shop for everything about the HMC, keeping you up to date with all of our work and events. Next year, we will be posting full schedules and clips of the broadcasters, along with parts of our other endeavors. Follow at MUHS Media on Instagram for everything Hilltopper Media Collective. Throw down the second base, and we are back here at the Rock for the 5th inning of baseball here. Falls and Marquette. Harrison Schwabe, the left-hander, in for Marquette this season. He's pitched 22 of the third innings, and the ERA sits at 4.07. And he'll be facing Lynn to lead things off. He's walked 2 times so far. First pitch to him, a little up and in. So 1-0 count. Schwabe, left-hander, got quite the slot, almost a sidearm angle. He's been effective for Marquette. 3 good innings against Whitefish Bay. That time he dials in for the called strike. It's a 1-1 count. See Lynn draw a pair of walks today for Falls. Scored a run his last time around. Scores a bunt. Fastball misses upstairs. It's a 2-1 count. Marquette's got to find a way to get back into this one. Down by 3. The offense hasn't been there. Just outside with the fastball. It's a 3-1 count. But with the amount of pitches that Geiger is throwing, he's done 81. You have to think that he'll be done after that inning. So Marquette will have 3 chances to strike. Up and in. Gets the called strike, and the count is now full. Near the same place where Hazy got called out for his strike 3, and he didn't like that one either. So now it's a full count on the Falls leadoff hitter, and he fouls one back into the netting. We keep going. So 6 pitches in. It's been a lot of fastballs from Schwabe, very similar to the way that McElern started off the game. A lot of fastballs in the first and delved into some more stuff. 3-2, misses inside with the fastball. Schwabe didn't like it. near the edge of the dish, but it's ball 4, and it is the third walk of the day for Lynn. And he will pave the way for Brown, the second baseman. 0 for 2, but he scored a run his first time around on the fielder's choice. It's not the start that Schwabe would have liked, working with a runner on, but the lefty had a good pickoff move. Maybe not going to send Lynn to second base. He now picks him off, and back to first, nothing going. So it's been a game of pickoff warfare. Wish you would have had a counter. We'd be pretty high up there. It's been, since the first inning, McElroy was preoccupied. And now Schwabe, both Marquette pitchers pretty preoccupied. This is a pop-up, turning Corey around. He makes the play in foul ground for out number 1. So now this brings up the left fielder, Nemec. He struck out, but he's also got an RBI single today, so a tale of 2 halves for the Falls 3-hitter. Nemec got in left field today. And it's almost, if desired, it's pretty much a platoon. Whole lot of righties for Falls due up. And the first lefty that Schwabe faced was the walk. Leaving a miss at the high cheese. It's an 0-1 count. Nemec couldn't resist that temptation. Comes the 0-1. Misses upstairs, 1-1. Went with the pretty much exact same location as the first one. And that time Nemec wasn't going to swing at it. Pick off back to first. Wind back safely again. Just join us. We're happy to have you along on this Tuesday evening. Ben Lyles-Schwarz here. This MUHS Hilltopper Media Collective production of baseball here. One more broadcast to go this year, and next school year there is a lot more to expect from us. Follow us on Instagram. You have a new website that's on the way. A lot of good stuff coming from the HMC. But right now the matter at hand is the Hilltopper is down 4-1. It's a 1-2 count on Nemec. Runner aboard, 1 gone here at the top of the 5th. Pitch from Schwabe. Runner goes, it's fouled away. So we've seen this hit and run try to be executed multiple times from Falls. It's resulted in foul balls all 3 times they've tried it. So trying to get something going here. Extend their lead to more than 3 because their starter, Greiger, struck out 6 over the course of his 4 innings. He's most likely on the way out. He's got 81 pitches. Schwabe steps off. Other offering to Nemec. It's a pickoff. Lind hasn't really been showing an initiative to steal. Hasn't been far off the base with his leads, but still close tabs are being kept on him. The 1-2 misses inside. Throw to second base. It's a good one. It's a swim move, but they get the runner. Lind attempted to shock everyone. It was a great throw from Hardwick. Mon applies the tag, and there's 2 gone here. In this 5th inning, it's a 2-2 count on Nemec, so a chance for Schwabe to face the minimum. Lind got a good jump, a good throw, a good slide, but in the end, the tag applied in time. So now a chance, a pitch to get out of the inning here for Schwabe. Is 2-2 on the way. Popped up. Corey and Schwabe converge, and it drops in between them in foul ground. And quite a blatant look of disappointment on both of their faces, and Coach Salbando not too happy either. Chance to get out of the inning there, and now a new lease on life for Nemec. Bases are clear. Gonna look to start something more here. It's another 2-2 on the way from Schwabe. It's fouled off in an inning. 6 pitch at bat. Going to be extended to 7 here. So it's been a whole lot of fastballs from Schwabe. Throws another one, misses upstairs. The count is full. We haven't really seen Schwabe go to that off speed they might have expected from him. It's been a successful day for him nonetheless. Looking to retire the minimum, and he misses low and inside. It's ball 4. A good at-bat from Nemec earns him a walk. He brings up the Falls cleanup hitter Logan Van Zandt, the first baseman. A lot of pop in the bat for him. Hasn't shown it today, he's just 1 for 2. A single and a run scored for him. And Nemec on first base, a decent-sized lead, almost tempting Schwabe, who delivers the first pitch, and way behind on it is Van Zandt. It was a fastball down the middle. Wasn't ready for it. It's not like Schwabe throws overly powerful either. I mean, it is a very slow, methodical type of pitching for him. A lot of change-ups. Haven't seen much of it today, though. Stayed with the straight fastball. Misses upstairs with it that time. 1-1. Especially coming off that really excellent inning against Whitefish Bay. Looking to capitalize on that momentum. He's got 19 pitches. 2 outs, a runner on. Looking to end this inning quick. Called strike at the knees. Pitch that's been there all day. 1-2 is the count. So a chance for Schwabe to put an end to this top of the 5th inning. Nemec has had a better lead, and now the pickoff comes. The most Falls players. Phoenix haven't really been getting off the base much, but they've seen a lot of pickoffs. Only one of them has worked in this whole game. Both sides have been picking off each other quite a bit. The 1-2 to Van Zandt. Laid off the high cheese. The fastball at eye level didn't do the job. It's 2-2. Two-two pitch. Chopped first base side just out of the reach of Corey. The at-bat goes on. 5 pitches is going to turn into 6. So Schwabe has yet to use the breaking ball here in this at-bat. Maybe on the way to Van Zandt. Another 2-2, one with the fastball, called strike 3, and that ends the inning. We're halfway through 5. It is a 4-1 Falls lead, and now it's time that we talk to you about the online Topper Shop. Show off your Hilltopper pride with exclusive MUHS merch. From tees and hoodies to hats and polos, the online Topper Shop has everything you need to represent Marquette in style. Whether you're cheering from the stands or just hanging out with friends, the Topper Shop has gear perfect for every occasion. Shop now online and gear up for greatness. Go Hilltoppers! Bottom of the fifth inning is about to get underway here at the Rock. 4-1 Menomonee Falls lead over the Hilltoppers. And shockingly, Geiger's going to stay in the game. He's got 81 pitches. He's going to face this Marquette order. And the first pitch is fouled away. Lead things off for Marquette is Ellery Hardwick. The catcher here. We're going to lead a Marquette rally back into this one. Dominant fastball is really giving a ton of mileage to Geiger, and it's a 1-1 count as the changeup skips in the dirt. But seeing what he's done, I mean, it's been really exceptional. He's used the changeup as a great contrast and used the slider, changeup, curveball when he did that. Fastball misses low. It's a 2-1 count on Hardwick. 1 for 2 today, and on the season, he's been batting pretty nice. That's a ground ball, fielded cleanly, throw to first. A great play by the shortstop Lind. It was a bullet off the bat of Hardwick. It was as barreled up as you're going to find it, but right at him, and it's out number 1, a 6-3 put out. That's a professional type play by Lind there. He ate that up. Now this brings up Spielbauer, 1 for 1 of the day. He's worked a walk as well. Missing inside with the spitter, first pitch. And, I mean, you take a look at Spielbauer's day today. It's not the third time through the order. He's really the only guy that's made significant contact off of Geiger. This is a chance for Marquette to start something because, I mean, Geiger hasn't showed signs of slowing down. Spitter misses upstairs. It is now a 2-0 count on the Marquette DH today. Leads the team in batting average, RBIs. Batting 1,000 today, and he swings right through the fastball. It's 2-1. Down the middle and swung out of his shoes. Picked up that front foot as well, so. Wait, the pitch there. The offering. Swing and a miss again. Fired it right on past him. And now it's a 2-2 count. The pitch. Missed in the dirt. The changeup. The count is now full. So Geiger has now thrown 90 pitches. Still hanging around, putting up great outing. And if you can give him 5 innings, that is incredibly desired. These two teams meet again on Thursday. That falls, and probably a nice 2-game set. Both of these teams evenly matched. Marquette to the 9. Falls 12-7. Called, strike 3 on either half. The payoff pitch got him. And it is out number 2. So Geiger continues his dominance. He brings up Corey, the first baseman. And I thought Geiger was coming out of this game through 81 pitches, and he showed no signs of slowing down. His 92nd pitch of the evening is way upstairs. And it is a 1-0 count on Corey. For Marquette, batting .224 on the season. Big-time bull hitter. A lot of his hits come to left field. See if we can get a hold of one here. The 1-0. Misses outside. It's 2-0 now. So Geiger all of a sudden losing that control that he had earlier in this inning. Missed with back-to-back fastballs. The 2-0. Called, strike on the other half with the fastball. And pretty much the same place as the last one. Gets the call that time, and now a 2-1 count. Pitch. Fouled off over the changeup. It's 2-2. And in most innings, Marquette's had guys on base. They've had guys on first and second and third. They stranded them loaded as well. They just haven't been able to get the guys around. This has really been the first inning where they've been incredibly stagnant at the dish. And Geiger's thrown 95 pitches, and he's gotten better. Aged like fine wine. Here's the 2-2 breaking ball, swung on and missed. Strike 3. We are through 5 here at the Rock, and now it's time for our final promotion tonight, the Junior Hilltoppers. The Junior Hilltoppers youth sports program embodies the values and mission of Marquette High Athletics, formed in the Jesuit tradition by creating men for others. With an emphasis on player growth and development, the Junior Hilltoppers program teaches fundamentals in each sport and instills life skills, including work ethic, fair play, good sportsmanship, morals, and leadership. Junior Hilltoppers programs are for boys from all schools in grades 3 through 8. The sports you can take part in are football, flag football, volleyball, and basketball. Keep an eye out in the summer for sign-ups. So Schwabe is ready for his second inning of work, as this will be the top of the 6th inning here at the Rock, a 4-1 Menomonee Falls lead. Thanks for hanging out with us here on this Tuesday afternoon, a beautiful Tuesday afternoon for baseball, a crisp 70 degrees, clear skies, breeze. It's about everything you could ask for mid-May, a week to go in school. Great vibes at Marquette High right now. And Schwabe in his first inning struggled a little bit. Threw a lot of pitches, that's for sure. Worked out of some jams as well. A 23-pitch 5th inning, and now we begin the 6th. Leading things up for Menomonee Falls. You have a pinch hitter. The first pitch misses way upstairs. That was not a very competitive pitch. My apologies, this is not the pitcher. This is Geiger, the pitcher, who has thrown an exceptional game today. 5 innings, he's got 96 pitches and allowed just 1 run. And he's got a 2-1 count on him here. Schwabe starting to locate pitches more and more. And he's been a pretty good late searcher for Marquette. Follows it on the screen. Now 2 strikes on Geiger. Schwabe has thrown the fastball a lot, and Geiger seems to be ready for it. I mean, this year, with a guy like Schwabe, not a lot of strikeouts, 29. His most dominant performance in that department was against Whitnall, April 14th. He had 7 Ks. Really does show he struck out 1 guy. It's now a 2-2 count on Geiger. The focus is definitely not on the K. So I'm putting the ball in play and let the defense take the job, but a swing and a miss, strike 3 from Geiger. It's out number 1, so the second strikeout of the afternoon for Schwabe will pave the way for Alberg, who's 0 for 1 today. Worked a great at bat last time he walked. To load the bases, scored the bunt a couple times, now there's nowhere to bunt. First pitch, squares to bunt. He bunts it right at Schwabe. It's a 1-3 put out for out number 2. Slamming his helmet emphatically is Alberg. I say he had nowhere to bunt it, and he did bunt it. They just put it right at Schwabe, so an easy put out. There are now 2 gone in the inning, so a much welcome 1 pitch out. Will now pave the way for the right fielder Coder. 1 for 2. Today he's got an RBI to his name. Little meeting at the third base side here with the Falls coach and Conert. We'll put him up here against a guy like Schwabe, the lefty who's been very good this inning. We tell them to be a little bit more patient. Couple quick outs, not welcome. 2 gone in this top of the 6th. First pitch scoring to bunt, missing outside. The bunt has seemingly been an option all day, no matter the situation for Falls. First strike, he throws to the at-bat as a looper into right. Kwiatkowski on to make the catch. And he ends the top of the 6th inning. Marquette up to bat next is a 4-1 Falls lead. So the runner goes. The throw down the second base will pave the way for the bottom of the 6th inning here at the Rock. A 4-1 Menomonee Falls lead, and happily for pretty much every Hilltopper fan out there, Geiger, 8 strikeouts through 5 innings, is no longer pitching. It's the left fielder Nemec coming in to hopefully finish this one off. Leading off is Charlie Ronsky for the Hilltoppers. This year batting .264. 12 RBIs for the third baseman today, and the sophomore will take a look at the first pitch from Nemec. Misses low with a changeup. It is a 1-0 count, a good start for Ronsky here today. The 1-0. Called strike on the other half. Ronsky's over 2 today. He's back to using the bat he used his first time around. See if that'll bring him some luck here as the 1-1 pitch is going to be low, and he did go once again. Ronsky just a little bit too much on the check swing. It's now a 1-2 count. Nemec, the right-hander, not as fast in every sense of the word as Geiger, taking a little bit more time in between pitches. This one chopped back into the third base side screen, a little bit of off speed there from the Falls reliever, and we talked about that the starting pitching has just been brilliant for Falls. And Marquette would have needed to score early, and it's going to make it made for an uphill battle for Marquette, not getting out to that early lead. They've been outscored in those first 4 innings that just seemed to be their absolute death. Breaking ball and just tapped foul. And the starting pitching, I mean, brilliant. Again, it's consistently been good this year for Falls, but I don't think they expected what they got out of Geiger today. 1-2 the count remains. Here comes the 6th pitch of the at-bat to Ronsky. Tap foul again. So he's staying alive, hanging in there. Another 1-2 pitch. Chop foul again. He's thrown changeups, fastballs, sliders, and none of it has worked. Ronsky continuing to fight. Nemec continues to hang in there. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. It's a 1-2 count, bases clear, nobody gone here in the bottom half of the 6th. Another pitch, tapped over the glove of Nemec. This will be a tough play. Wronski dives to first, and he's still out. Brown, the second baseman, coming in to make the play. Despite Wronski's best efforts, Marquette still without a base runner here in the 6th inning. With over Nemec's glove, Brown charged in and right beyond the pitcher's mound, made a nice throw to first. Brings up Podier Brown. Watches ball one upstairs at the letters. Didn't get the call that Nemec wanted. So the desirable outcome for Falls as they get the long at bat, but it results with the out. Podier Brown chops one back to second base. Brown fields this one, throw the first. Another 4-3 putout for Falls. There is 2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Beautiful Tuesday evening for baseball. Thanks for joining us. Ben Lyles-Schwarz here on the call, representing the Hilltopper Media Collective. As we broadcast MUHS Varsity Baseball live, missing inside with the first pitch to Ryan Mon. A rampant start. Batting .455 on the season. 11. It's been outrageous what he's done, coming up from the JV squad midway through the year, and now he's got the shortstop job. It's 2-0 on him, missing low both times is Nemec. 2-0. That time it's a call in either half. It's 2-1. Last 4 batters in today's lineup set by Salbando, all sophomores. So the young caller from Marquette looking to get a little rally say that the Verts 2 sophomores unsuccessful and chopped to short here. Lind fields it cleanly to throw the first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Nemec. We're going to the 7th here at the Rock. 4-1, Menomonee Falls lead. So Schwabe on the mound for his 3rd inning of work here tonight. He'll face the bottom of the Falls order. Starting things off, it's Kosnick, the 8-hitter. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts today. Marquette scored in the first. 2 runs in the 3rd and 4th, respectively, for Falls have given them a 4-1 lead. Last chance for Marquette to get something going here in the 7th inning. First pitch fouled by Kosnick. A dominant pitching performance marked Geiger today. Marked Menomonee Falls, and you know, they grabbed out that lead in the 3rd, and they've never looked back. Marquette has struggled in the hitting column today. Just 3 hits. A couple of those in the first. That one a little high inside on Kosnick and Schwabe. A little bit of a look. It's a 1-1 count. So a 1-1 from Schwabe. Misses up and away. And I mean, you look at Schwabe coming off a fantastic performance against Whitefish Bay. He's been struggling this year, but seemingly got back on track. And, you know, despite the hiccups, he's been really good over the course of these 2 innings. This is 2-1 misses outside. It's a 3-1 count. He hasn't directed from the Marquette lead, and McElern gave up those 4 runs, all 4 of them earned. Marquette just 1 error today, 2 for Menomonee Falls. A clean game defensively. We said the infield needed to limit those errors, and they have. But, you know, take a look at the Brewers, for example, right now. Decent pitching, remarkable fielding. But when you don't have your guys hitting, they aren't hitting. And another point we were talking about earlier in the game was the top of the order needs to go. And there's a swing and a miss, strike 3, got him with the high fastball. Kosnick down by way of the K. The top of the order was going to need to be there for Marquette. They haven't been great today. Just 1 hit in the top 3 guys they've had. 8 at-bats combined, and the bottom of the order hasn't been much better either. Kwiatkowski had the bloop single in time, but other than that, it's been a really stagnant offensive day for Marquette. And now, granted, that could be very much due to Geiger and his pitching, as there's a called strike from Schwabe to the new hitter, Senski, the 9-hitter, the catcher. But it's also a fact that, you know, you put your top guys in the top of the order. No McGurthy today he has been leading off, and the 9-hitter is squaring to bunt. And Senski, pulls back. Now he just pinch ran today, so Selbano obviously changes some stuff up, calling up some JV players. Really, it's all going to come down to the fact that if you're top of the order, if your big guys aren't going to hit, doesn't really do much. Spielbauer had an absolute torch of a double in the deep right field, nearly left the yard here in the first inning. But since then, Marquette hasn't really made solid contact with the baseball into the outfield. There was a nice hit from Hazy, but it was gobbled up by Lenski, the shortstop. Swing and a miss. It's a 2-2 count on Senski, but it's been a really good defensive game for Falls. Good pitching. And Marquette hasn't played terribly. They just ran into some issues in terms of getting guys on base. And we saw earlier, it really disrupted the momentum with McElern when the guy was on first base, as that one misses upstairs. There's now a 3-2 count. It's all full. Payoff pitch. Fouled off. So we'll do battle again. Traube, 43 pitches on the day. Still a decent amount of strikes, a lot of foul balls off of him. 24 of those 43 pitches for strikes. And the full count pitch misses upstairs. It's ball 4. And the runner aboard with 1 out. Turns it back over to the top. The shortstop, Lindy, who played some really good defense last inning. He's hitless today. He's walked 3 times, though. So he's gotten on base all the times, been productive for the team. Now a chance to drive some runs home, find the gapper. Good speed at first, a big lead for Senski. And a pick off from Schwabe, no shocker there. It's been the MO for both sides of their pitching today. So with 1 gone, a runner aboard, Lindy awaits the first pitch. He gets it. It's a called strike, and saw Senski kind of running off first base a little bit, but nothing going there. Lindy watches strike 1 in there, and it's been important for Marquette pitchers as well today to get ahead in the count. Schwabe and McElern, both respectively, have not been all that great, as there's another flick back to first, that time sending Corey way off the bag. When they have fallen behind the count, when they have guys on base, keeping the bases clear, getting that 0-1 count has been key to getting the victory so far this season. We saw Gasempa, last broadcast I was a part of, he was dialed in getting first pitch strikes, and that's part of the reason he was so effective against Brookfield Central. There's a called strike at 0-2. But Schwabe, he's starting to find that groove. It was tough for McElern to really, find that rhythm. Second inning, he found it. Tried him in order, but other than that, it was really a struggle. That's a line drive on the base hit into left field. A little bit of opposite field hitting for Lindy, and He's been on base all 4 times today. This turns it over to the 2-hitter for Falls, Brownie, 1 for 3. Today he's at second base. So there's that first and second, maybe looking to induce that double play ball. The last chance Marquette had to turn 2. It was not great, to say the least. Fouled by Potier Brown. They only got 1 out, and the run scored. So it's been little miscues like that for Marquette that have cost them in the runs department. First pitch, called strike at the letters. 0-1 is the count on Brownie. It's a great hit lefty-lefty from Lind, who singled into left just now. Saw the pitch and went the other way with it, and there's a pitch on the other half, and Brownie watches it. So now it's an 0-2 count. Schwabe's been dialed in with that fastball all night. This will be his 50th pitch. He hasn't really thrown a lot of that changeup. Haven't really seen the breaking ball at all. Both runners go, and it's a hit and run. It hits the runner. Sensky tried to jump over it, and he's going to come up limping at third. It's out number 2, and that would have been a perfectly designed hit and run. They've tried that now 4 times today, and this time, best chance they've had so far would have been a single into left field, but Sensky, the runner, going to third, just really couldn't get out of the way of it. It was hit solidly, too, by Brown, and runners are still at first and second. It's now Nemec, who's pitching currently for Falls. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. That time the changeup. I'd like to see that pitch variance from a guy like Schwabe. He's trying to keep Marquette in this. 4-1 game. Top of the 7th, Marquette still has 3 more outs to go. The 1-0 pitch from Schwabe. Fouled back. And this inning, we haven't seen a lot of pickoffs, which seem to be the go-to earlier for Schwabe and Macklin, respectively. A whole lot of let's worry about the guy on first base. It's obvious that the memo this inning has been, we don't care about the guy on first base, just focus on the hitter. And it is paid off in spades for Schwabe. He's gotten in rhythm, and he's starting to find that groove in terms of throwing strikes. Now he's going to have a play at second base, and they got him! Lindy with the pickoff. He gets tagged out, and the one time they do try this inning, it works. So we are headed to the bottom of the 7th. Marquette looking to build a rally, down 4-1. So the throw down to second base will bring us this final, what could be final inning of baseball. Here, bottom of the 7th, Marquette looking to build quite the rally here, down 4-1. Falls going to keep going with Nemec. He's got a clean inning, 1-2-3. It's a 9-hitter, Silas Kwiatkowski leading things up. He fouls off the first pitch he sees. Sawed one into right for a single his last time up. He's just one of 3 hits today for Marquette. Hardwick, Spielbauer, and Kwiatkowski have those base knocks. Marquette, since the first, hasn't had much offense. They've had some guys on, but those have been primarily thanks to walks and errors. That's a line drive up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. So it eats up Brown, the second baseman, and Kwiatkowski has his second base knock of the day. A runner aboard with nobody out. Top of the order two for the Hilltoppers. So Hazy, he's 0 for 2 today, but having a very successful season. A guy who hits to all parts of the field, is really just a great composite player. He's batting .310 this year. First pitch sent first base side, just out of play, out of the reach of Van Zandt, who's been pretty agile over there at first today. So a chance for Marquette to build something. Nobody gone. And the leadoff single by Kwiatkowski. He's been a really good acquisition for this varsity squad. Batting .500 now. That's a great breaking ball spinning in there. And it is now 0-2 on Hazy. Nemec using that spinner. He's used it very rarely, but when he has, it's been effective. The 0-2 misses in the dirt with a changeup, and Sensky, the catcher there, to gobble it up. So Hazy lives to see another day. It's a 1-2 count. Kwiatkowski at first, now the big lead. And that one fouled away. Got a piece of the four-seamer. Hazy wanted a little bit more of it. Count remains 1-2. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday evening. Lyles-Schwarz here to deliver you this game. MUHS, the Hilltopper Media Collective. Baseball here tonight. It's called strike three. Rung him up on the outer half. One gone. That's a huge K for Nemec. And it's just his first of the night after Geiger had 8 through 5. Now it's Lucas Perez. He's out in left field today. Was just pinch hitting a couple weeks ago, and now he's batting second. So quite the ascent for Perez. Hitting .280 this year. Pickoff back to first goes nowhere. Marquette down to their final 2 outs. Perez fouls off the first pitch he sees. It's an 0-1 count. Haven't really been able to rekindle that magic. Apart from Kwiatkowski, who's got 2 hits, putting together a great evening. First inning, they got a couple guys on, kept the offense going, but then Geiger has clamped him down, and Nemec is picked up right where he left off. Perez goes around at the high fastball, and it is now a 0-2 count. Perez awaits the 0-2 from Nemec. Spinner, line drive, and it is a base hit into left field. Got the breaking ball and hit it well, and just like that, there's 2 runners on. The tying run steps to the plate. It's Grellinger now. And as a reminder, Marquette has had guys on in nearly every inning. First and second, second and third, they've been loaded. They haven't scored since the first. So will this be a turning point in the game? It's a catcher, Ellery Hardwick, with guys on first and second. Started off the season piping hot, but he still stayed as a pretty composite player over the course of the year. Batting .328. First pitch misses outside. It's 1-0. And this is where seeing a guy like Nemec, now this is the first time Hardwick's seeing him, is not desired. And when you have a guy like Geiger goes 5 innings like he did, it reduces these big game moments and your comfortability seeing the pitchers. Line drive into right field. It's slicing, and it is down. A fair ball base hit. This will score 1 run, and it is an RBI single for Ellery Hardwick, and it is a 4-2 ball game.
Nothing hurt. Just roll it here. Let's go.
The tying run now on first base, and it's Luke Spielbauer, the cleanup hitter, and this will bring out a pitcher's meeting. Nemec has given up 3 hits this inning. So some life for the Hilltoppers here today. Spielbauer earlier cranked to one to deep right field, nearly left the yard. Conard out there, just lost it, couldn't get a full grasp on it. One hop the wall, and now he's looking to do that same type of damage. It's a pinch runner, Bowden McGurthy, now at first base. So great speed aboard at the quarters with one gone here for Marquette in this bottom of the 7th inning. This will bring the home plate umpire out to the mound. They're at the quarters with one gone. Nemec, 25 pitches. Spielbauer, the best player for Marquette this year. He's batting .333, leads the team in RBIs, and now he's got a chance to come through with a huge situation. Last thing you want here is the good old double play ball. Nemec the righty, Spielbauer the lefty, so the advantage in platoon goes to Spielbauer. First pitch, change up. Is gonna miss. Outside, 1-0. Looks like a pretty good pitch, but home plate umpire says it's a ball, and Marquette will happily take that. 1-0 is the count. Good patience from Spielbauer. Misses outside. That time it's the fastball. So 2-0 now. Gavin Corey on deck, then followed by the barrage of sophomores. McGurthy could be looking to steal second base at any moment. He goes back on the pickoff to first. Nemec, looking at him, had the same thought I did in this 2-0 count. The 2-0, Spielbauer cranked one foul. That was a pitch to hit. Came over the heart. He was just late on it and fouled it into the screen. 2-1 now the count. That was a fastball. He could have been all over, kicking himself for that. But a good composure, committed to Auburn. How to play baseball. He's got a economics and finance degree waiting for him in the future. Going to be a hero right now. 2-1. Misses low. 3-1. The changeup. A little bit too much dip. Tying run at first base. They're at the quarters with one gone. It is a 3-1 count on Spielbauer, the cleanup hitter for Marquette. 3-1 pitch. McGurthy steals. Back to the pitcher. Throw to second base. Not in time. The throw to first gets Spielbauer. It's a 4-3 game. Now Marquette down to their last out. And it's going to be Gavin Corey, runner on second base. He's in scoring position, and that could have easily been a double play. Nemec threw it to Brown, the second baseman, thinking he was covering. Instead, it was Lynn, the shortstop, who was at the bag. So McGurthy, who was stealing, that could have easily been a double play. So a lot of things had to go right there for the Hilltoppers to even have this renewed lease on life. But now two gone, runner at second base. McGurthy, incredible speed. We've seen it all season. An incredible athlete. First pitch on the way to Corey. Swung for the fences, fouled it away. It's 0-1. This means you start to kick yourself about all those first and second and third bases, loaded situations you've had over the course of the game if you're Marquette. Thinking, what could have happened had we cashed in on those? Corey only thinking about this count. It's 0-1. The pitch. Called strike on the other half. It's a changeup, and it's 0-2. Marquette now down to their final strike with a runner in scoring position. The Falls crowd making some noise. The Marquette bench responds with some of their own. Here's the 0-2. Missed outside. The crowd thought he had it. He missed just away with the changeup. The outside edge hasn't been there all day, and staying consistent as our home plate umpire. It's a 1-2 count. A new lease on life for Corey. It's a pickoff back to second base. McGurthy back safely. That would have been one heck of a way to end the game. Would have been brutal for the Hilltoppers. Corey looking to extend this game. And Falls looking to end it. Nemec will deliver his 1-2. Missed high. It's 2-2. Now the count is even. Corey probably the best bet that Marquette has in terms of scoring some runs. Ronsky on deck is 0 for 3 with a pair of Ks. Corey's 0 for 2 with a pair of Ks. The 2-2. Missed outside in the other batter's box, and the count is now run full. Another changeup that time missed. Marquette's been down to their last strike now, 3 pitches in a row. Corey working a composed at bat. With a play of the hero. Back to second base, McGurthy safe again. Looking to get as good of a lead as he can. In case Corey makes contact, sends it to the outfield, you know they're going to send him to the plate. Runner on second, 2 gone. It's a full count here in the bottom of the 7th. The pitch to Corey. Fouled away, just got a piece of the fastball. He was that close to ending this one, but the battle rages on. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. It has been a really good one for Corey. A productive one for Marquette, looking to move the hit train along. They've got a couple this inning. 3 hits have equated to 2 runs. And a man on second base. Another 3-2 pitch. Called strike 3. And Falls takes the win 4-3 in 7. Your final score is 4-3. Menomonee Falls, both teams with 6 hits. Falls 2 errors. Marquette with 1. The comeback falls just short. Thank you for staying with us tonight. Ben Lyles-Schwarz, on behalf of the entire Hilltopper Media Collective, we hope you enjoyed our next broadcast 2 weeks from today at 4:30 when Marquette takes on Green Day. We will see you then. Have a great